And then there were three: George Kambosos, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin the Dream Haney. Two have upcoming fights. What happens next? Let's go! You are now tuned in to Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing.
Yeah, your boy's back. I was down for a bit, but I'm back. You know, little sinus issues, little sinus infection, all that good stuff. Had me down for a minute. Couldn't really talk, all that. Couldn't breathe, all that. But we back. So we ain't worried about that no more. I told you why I was gone. Now you know. So I'm back. We done with it, okay? Big fight tomorrow. We got Gervonta Tank Davis fighting tomorrow against Cruz. What you think's gonna happen? Huh? We also got Devin the Dream Haney up against Jojo Diaz. That's the fight I want to see even more. Because Teofimo just lost, like dramatically lost. And now he embarrassing himself by making more excuses than Wilder. I didn't think nobody's going to make more excuses than Wilder. Teofimo has accomplished it. Far more. And still complaining. Oh my God. Teo, sit down. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about what's next for these fighters. Also, Terrence Crawford beating up Sean Porter, so who's next? Errol, you want it? You want it, boy? Or do you need a tune-up? Because you're just coming off eye surgery. So if you need a tune-up, I understand. All right? I just had to talk a little trash a little bit right quick. But first things first. The most important fight tomorrow, in my opinion, is the Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz. All right? Reason why I say that is because Jojo Diaz is accustomed to fighting the boogeyman all the time. He always fights the guys who nobody else want to fight. Just beat Javier Fortuna. Now, he's a smaller guy. Devin Haney should be able to wipe him out. Should be able to. But I noticed Jorge Linares' left hook kept catching him. Just kept catching him. Now, did it hurt him? No, not that much. But it set up that big right hand that did hurt him. Kind of wobbled his feet a little bit, gave Devin Haney the baby legs a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to see that. And Jojo Diaz, I believe, isn't he southpaw? So, he might be able to get that punch off on him. We got to find out. But I'm saying Devin Haney, and I think it's going to be a pretty decisive victory for Devin Haney. Now, next, if he does get past Jojo, will Kambosos fight him? That's the big question. Will Kambosos step up to the plate and go on ahead and get this other belt that WBC is making a mockery of? Is it a real belt? Is it not a real belt? What is it? So just go on ahead and get that belt, Kambosos. First of all, Devin Haney going ahead and beat Jojo Diaz. Then Kambosos going ahead and try to get that belt if you can, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tank trying to do it right yet anyway. That'll be a big fight, Tank. I understand that. Ryan Garcia is obsolete, man. So if you just want to do that just to be playing around, go ahead, but I really don't think he deserves it. Does he have a whole bunch of followers on Instagram? Yes. Does it translate into boxing? He hasn't fought in a while, man. You beat up Ryan Garcia right now, it's like a nothingness thing. Now, if you want a nothingness fight right quick with a big name, I understand that too. You want to go to Australia and do it because you're a superstar over there? I understand. But you know the real fight that everyone wants to see you fight is Devin Haney, buddy. So we can clear up this whole belt situation. Okay? Makes sense? Then we're going to come back to that a little bit later. But before we do, Kambosos, you did your thing against Teofimo, man. I was so proud of you, boy. I was so proud of you, Kambosos. Because Teofimo, man, he started getting a little ignorant for me, man. Started getting like a little cartoon ignorant. He beat Lomachenko and it just really went straight to his head. And his dad talking all kind of trash. And thank you, Kambosos. Thank you. Okay? All right, now. Tank Davis. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make this easy work, young fella. I don't need Pitbull Cruz, little short one, to be giving you no hard work. All right? You give him the hard work and the dedication. Hard work! Dedication. Show it to him. Show Pitbull what it is, man. All right? Don't take all day to knock him out. I don't need to see the 10th round with this fight right here, man. All right? Go ahead and get him out within at least 7. Okay? Can you do that for me, Tank? Can you do that for me, baby? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Give me one of them slip uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? Give me something like that. That's what I want to see, baby. And then we got to go ahead and fight some more people that, you know, it's a lot of lightweights out here, man. So let's fight them. Let's go. How old are you now, Tank? Huh? You getting closer to 30 yet? You around what, 24, 25, maybe 26? You're a little older than Devin, Haney, and them. So come on, it's time, man. I want to see you in there with some real folk, man. All right? Let's get it. I'm ready to see it. I have seen how you pronounce it? Isaac on the Cruz. Love boat. All that. Isaac Cruz, I've seen him fight a little bit. He is aggressive. I will give you that. He's aggressive. But that should play into your game plan as long as you don't get hit or touched by one of them punches. As long as Isaac Cruz don't just kind of bless you with a little anointing oil or nothing like that, should be easy fight for you. When last time you had the height advantage on somebody, Tank? When is the last time you had the height advantage on somebody? Huh? So let's do it, man. Let's go ahead and get this man out of here. All right, do we have respect for Cruz? Yes, we do. I've seen him. He's a little bully, little pit bull. I see him. Lady, get your pit. Get off me. He's still on me. Get your pit. That's Eastside Cruz. But it should open up a lot of counter punch opportunities for you, Gervonta. All right? And I know you can do it. I've seen you do it. You're sharp. What Sean Porter say? That boy sharp. So I want to see you do it in dramatic fashion. All right? And then let's get to some named fighters. Terrence Crawford. I salute you, sir. Okay, you finally fought some competition. Now, was Porter kind of thinking about retiring already? Yeah. Did his dad say he wasn't really preparing for the fight as much? Yeah. Did his dad stop the fight a little early? Yeah. But I said it. I said if you fight Sean Porter and you win, I'm going to salute you. And I like your style, Terrence. I like your style anyway, buddy. So I'm glad you did it, man. Because I like how you fight. I was just waiting for you to prove it. And so you proved a little something. Okay? Do I still think Errol will give you the business? Yep. But I think it'll be a good fight, man. I want to see it. And it's almost like, okay, we ready now. Errol not ready. Errol got to get the eye situation together, you know, get that bull back on him. That mindset, that bull mindset. Ready. So I need Errol to maybe take a tune up right quick. Just make sure his eye good. You know what I'm saying? Just so he can have confidence in his own eye. Right? And then it's ready, baby. Then it's on. Then that oven done baked the pie and the pie is ready. You gotta get it while it's fresh and hot out the oven. We can't wait until that Mayweather Pacquiao stuff to where the pie done cool down a little bit. Crust done got a little old, a little soggy. Nah. Do it now. Well, once again, Errol needs a fight. He needs a eye check fight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure. Just talking about his eye made my eye start messing with me. So yeah, give him that. See how my confidence dropped right quick just because I felt like something was in my eye too. Give him a little tune up, man. Take your tune up, Errol. Then you come back and you beat this boy ass. You hear me? Crawford, I'm a fan of you. Don't get me wrong. I just was a fan of Errol's before. Okay? I'm a fan. You fight anybody else, Crawford, I'm going for you. All right? Except Errol. And Boots Ennis. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, the Boots Ennis thing. Me and the, yeah. Salute you, Boots. But yeah. So we got a lot of drama on the plate. Keith Thurman want to get in on the mix. Keith Thurman said, "I'll fight you in the summer." Keith Thurman, why you can't fight him in the spring? You can't fight him you can't fight him in the first of the year. You can't fight him in the spring. You gotta wait till summer. You've been out for 2 years, Thurman. We ain't seen you fight since Pacquiao. Pacquiao done fought again and retired president or governor or senate over there in the Philippines. You've done all this. What have you done? What have you done for me lately? Come on, Thurman. Now, if you need a tune-up or something first, okay. But Terrence Crawford ready right now, man. He hot. He been calling y'all boys out. He hot. He getting away from Bob Arum. He ready. Come on. Let's show this man what we got. I think it'll be a great fight, Thurman. You against Crawford, I think it'll be a great fight. Thurman against Crawford, Thurman against Spence. I think Spence understands where Thurman was back when he was calling him out and Thurman was at the top. It was like, hey man, I'm trying to make this money right now. I mean, I see you, young dog, but I got plans. Same thing with Boots Ennis calling you out, Errol. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you, young dog, but I got these plans right now. I'm trying to get these plans. I got to get all these belts right quick, get this money, then we can fight. So hopefully Errol can see where you were, Thurman, and y'all can fight too, all right? I'm going to say that. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Because at first I was on that, oh man, you was ducking Errol, we get it now, okay? We get it. So Thurman, I'm going to give you a hall pass on that. But I can't give you a hall pass on fighting. How many times you fought in the last 5 years? 3, 4? Probably fought like 3, 4 times the last 5 years. It's like you retired and then come out of retirement. And you retired and then come out of retirement. What are you doing, boy? Huh? Get it together, Thurman. Come on, son. I'm a fan of yours too, Thurman. I like how you talk trash. You know what I'm saying? I like your pop and you got little feet, all that kind of stuff. But come on, man, let's fight. Shoot. Goodness gracious. Sean Porter, I gotta salute Sean Porter. Sean Porter, excellent career. In case you retired, for real. Excellent career. You fought them all, baby. You fought them all. And it was close every time. Okay? When you was pounding on the mat, I understood what you was doing. You were just frustrated because you done fought them all, and once again, that Super Bowl has left you. I get you. But I salute you, Porter. You was doing your thing, man. You sold me on you. Because at first, I wasn't the biggest fan of you, Porter. I was thinking you were just sloppy out there swimming. And then I started to see that you were strategic with your sloppy swimming. Then I saw you could box a little bit too. Then I just started becoming a fan. So if you kind of make me a fan and I wasn't a fan, I salute you. Good job, young Porter. Good job. Now, with all that being said, we're going to go on ahead and get back to this Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Kambosos, Lomachenko. Who else in that little mix over there? Y'all want to call out Ryan Garcia? I don't want to call him out no more, man. At all. I want to say Teofimo is off the plate. We got Ryan Garcia off the plate. So we're dealing with Kambosos, Devin Haney, Tank, Lomachenko. That's the Fantastic Four right now. That's the Fantastic Four. Now, if you're going to accept this rematch with Lomachenko, Teofimo, we'll put y'all in the same because you did beat him. So we're going ahead and put you back in and make it Fantastic Five. Okay? But all this whining, complaining, and excuses, man, you're getting on everybody's nerves with that, man. And you had no game plan B for Kambosos. You came in there swinging wild. You just going for the knockout, swinging wild, never had a game plan B. That man started hitting you with a jab hook. And you were just taking it, eating it, boom, boom, face just getting lumped up. Then you started bleeding. You look like a dirty mess. You look a horrible mess. So, I mean, you got to repair that. You got to repair yourself, man. All right? You can't come in, you can't be talking about, oh, I won the fight. If the fans know I won the fight. No, you did not win the fight. Okay? All of New York knows it. They booed you. That was your hometown. They booed you. Okay? As soon as you said that, boo. So you got to get off of that, T.O. Go on somewhere with that. So now, Kambosos, once again, we salute you. WBC trying to call you unified, but no one else recognizes that franchise belt like that because they don't have the rules right with the franchise belt. Can it be transferable? Can it not be transferable? First, it couldn't. Now, only like 2 people got it. The franchise belt, is it in the middleweight? Is it in the welterweight? Is it in all that too? Is it just 2 belts? One for Canelo and one for Lomachenko, but Lomachenko messed it up, so it's like, we got to cover our tracks. What you doing, WBC? Let's get it together. So, Kambosos, you can go ahead and fight Devin Haney. And clear up all the nonsense. Just clear it up, man. Clear it up. Okay? Devin, you can beat Kambosos, can't you? Well, you know what? Don't even think about that right there. You got to think about Jojo Diaz first. You got to get through Jojo Diaz. So, don't even be thinking about Kambosos right now. Think about Jojo Diaz, all right? And we're going to find out what happened in that fight. When we find out what happened in that fight, then we can go from there. We can talk from there. We need an impressive victory, Devin Haney. We need a knockout. You hear me, boy? We don't need this going 12 rounds. You go 12 rounds all the time. That's been a knock on you from everybody else, not me. I enjoy good boxing. I enjoy good strategic boxing. But everybody else, you know what I'm saying, they knock you for going down 12 rounds. Okay? they don't understand. Maybe they didn't like Muhammad Ali. Maybe they didn't like Floyd Mayweather. Maybe they didn't like great boxers who can do it all night long. They just want to see a Mexican slugfest. And salute to the Mexicans, because I ain't gonna lie, I like looking at it too. But I enjoy good technical boxing even more. All right? So we got to see what's going to go on with these fights, and I'm going to come back and we're going to do another one after this fight sequence tomorrow, and we're going to talk about this whole lightweight mix again. We'll get into some more of these welterweights and all that good stuff. But for right now, this is your boy Allmighty with boxing blah blah blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing, and I am signing out. Ugh. Feel good to be back, baby. Feel good to be back. Whew.